What is up, guys? It's Penguin here, back with another video, and today I wanted to be talking about what I will be doing with my Nitro type team, FLPR, also known as Flipper or Penguins Typers. So, over the past season 27, it's been about a month, and we're not doing too badly. I said we would be going competitive, and we're currently in 11th place. Pretty solid, I would say, and I think everything's just going great with the team. However, today I'm announcing that I will be not going competitive anymore. I'm not disbanding the team, but I will be not focusing on the team at all. I will not be trying to get into top 10 or anything with the team. And there's two very specific reasons for that I wanted to address today because it's a big problem with the Nitro community and the team competition especially. So, let's get right into it. The first reason is toxicity. And yeah, there's toxicity in every single game. I understand that. You know, go into any gaming community and someone's going to be in a bad mood ready to try and ruin your day. However, I fail to understand how there's toxicity in Nitro type. It's hardly a game. It's mostly about typing, as it always should be. And the competition side is pretty straightforward. You know, you race, and whoever races the most does the best. Not much room for toxicity there, is there? Well, I guess there is. And especially on the team standpoint. Because teams, for some reason, they get insanely competitive. People are doing thousands of races every single day just so their team can be in the top spot. You know, if we scroll up, Team Sharks have done 370,000 races in a singular month. Yeah, I think that kind of puts things into perspective. And there's always going to be beef between teams, right? You know, my team doesn't like other teams, and some people on other teams don't like my team. Yeah, whatever. It's competition. That's going to happen. But I've been experiencing a lot of toxicity towards my team and myself, especially recently, and, you know, that just caused me to want to not play the game anymore. And I've said this before in a couple of other videos. I almost quit a couple years ago because of toxicity, but I'm really just not enjoying the team competitive side of Nitro type. And some examples of this toxicity were people saying, oh, your team sucks, you're only in 11th place, or, oh, wow, you suck as a captain, Penguin, look at how bad your team is. And it's like, whatever. First off, why do you care? If my team's doing bad, then you should be happy that your team's doing good, okay? So why do you feel the need to criticize my team, which is never supposed to be like one of the best teams in the game? I just wanted to have some fun and maybe get a leaderboard spot, you know? So if people are criticizing me because my team is not in 5th place or whatever, you're an awful human being, first off. I just wanted to say that. Like, why do you feel the need to do that? And a lot of people have also been saying, you know, why do you share your opinions? You're not even a relevant person on this site. Your team sucks. You aren't active. And it's like, you don't have to be active to be relevant. People were saying, like, you know, I shouldn't be sharing my opinions or my thoughts on something related to teams because my team isn't active. That's stupid. Everyone has an opinion no matter what. And they're allowed to share that, especially when, you know, they have a YouTube channel with a couple subscribers. So, if you're criticizing me because of my team, or you think that my team's bad, or I'm bad just because my team's not in the top 10 or whatever, just, this isn't the place for you. Please leave the site. Thank you. Also, I don't like being a captain. I've said it before, I've said it again. My best times on teams are when I'm an officer or when I'm just a racer, honestly. You know, I spent 11 seasons on Shell Riders. I was one of the most irrelevant people on there. Nobody cared about me. But it was still a great time because I was able to interact with people without having to worry about managing a team or dealing with hate that comes from having a team. But when you're the captain of a team, there's a couple things that really just screw you over. The first one's stress. You know, you're stressed to find new players, you're stressed to do well, you're stressed to be active, and you're stressed to pay out, like, rewards to these people. Second, it's pretty expensive. I know people have spent billions of dollars on their team. Shout out to Volatile, who spent, you know, thousands of her real money on the site so that she could pay out her team members for being so cool. And the third thing is, you deal a lot of hate, or you have to deal with a lot of hate. Especially when you're the captain, because when you're the captain, you're kind of like the figurehead of the team. It's like being the captain of a ship, you know, it's captain. And any hate that goes towards your team really gets deflected towards you as a person. And, you know, I shouldn't care, right? It's just a bunch of 11-year-olds behind their computer screens trying to ruin my day. But I do care. I care what people think about me. And if having a team that isn't doing amazingly causes more people to hate me for some reason, and get it, I don't understand. I don't know why that's how it is, but it is how it is. So there's no point in me continuing a mediocre team when I just receive more hate because of it. It's pretty stupid, but it's true. And, like, I'm not even a big example of this. If we think about, like, Titanium Tendons, he got so much hate for being his team captain. He still does. And it's just stupid, right? Or if we think about, like, I Like Cheeseburger, Captain of Talk, when they were botting, he got so much hate. His reputation was ruined, right? And that was, because they were doing bad things. But the point still stands. If you're a captain and your team messes up or doesn't do amazingly, you're going to receive so much of the hate. So I don't want to be at the forefront of getting hate because not everyone wants to be hated. Kind of makes sense. So I'm just making the decision to drop out of what is Season 27 because I just don't want to have to deal with that stuff. Third reason is I think that the competitive atmosphere of Nitro Type, especially Team Focus, is just so incredibly stupid. Because there's basically two reasons for this. A, botting is like completely allowed now. Nice. I don't want to sound salty or anything here, but this is pretty proven evidence. Team NTA passed us when they were using a bot called Really Very Trash, I believe it was. You can go look at it in Tendon's video. The bot got banned yesterday, and NTA used the bot for like 20,000 races, so they wouldn't even be relevant if it wasn't for this. And my goal was top 10 in the season, and the fact that a bot can just go onto a team and literally ruin your hope for the entire season is just ridiculous, in my opinion. It's stupid. And if that's going to be the type of competitive atmosphere that I have to deal with as a team captain, yeah, I'm out of here. That's just idiotic. Also, account sharing. I don't even care who's account sharing out there, but I know plenty of people are account sharing. Some top leaderboard players. Check out my last video. And you just got to realize that at the end of the day, if you're racing, if you got your 50 people on your team, they're all doing completely legitimate races, you will get run over by botters, account sharers, and people that waste 10 hours a day on the game. And I don't want to be any of those people. That's what it takes to win nowadays, right? If we look at Sharks, they got people that spend 10 hours a day on the game. If we look at Talk, same thing. If we look at Racing Red, same thing. Trailblazers, same thing. They spend so much time on the game, and there's botters and account sharers sprinkled here and there to the point where it's just ridiculous trying to compete with these people. So I'm just not into it, right? I will always be a person that plays this game for improving because that's what Nitro Type's about, and I think a lot of people need to realize that again. We're losing touch of what this game is truly about, which is playing Nitro Type, getting faster and collecting cool cars and achievements, and having fun. A lot of the people in the top spots need to cool off a bit. If you're doing 10 hours a day playing this game, you're not improving. You're not getting better, and you're certainly not going anywhere in life. There's a million things you could be doing in quarantine right now that have nothing to do with spending 10 hours a day typing. That's just ridiculous to me. So I think that this is just not the competition for me. It's all about wasting the most time on this game while not improving, and that goes against everything I want to do on this site. So, I'm dropping out. If you are on Flipper, I'm sorry you had to sit through 9 minutes of that, but if you are on Flipper, if you want to stay, sure, but if you don't want to stay, this is not going to be a competitive team. If you like Flipper, if you like me as a captain for whatever reason, I don't know why you would, but if you like the whole atmosphere of Flipper, feel free to stick around. But I'm just going to be saying that it will not be a competitive team anymore. And I know a lot of people are going to be laughing at me in the comment section being like, oh, Penguin, you're such a weak person or whatever. Yeah. Okay, and I will always do what's best for me, but also for the community. And if the best thing for me here is to quit being competitive because A, it's perfect for what I think, and B, I receive less hate for it, and C, it makes the community a less toxic place, let's do it. I'm excited. It's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm mostly just excited to not have to worry about paying people for racing or hitting my 40 races a day mark or, all that stuff. It's just a big, relief that's being lifted off of people's shoulders. And I think that for the 3 reasons I just spent 10 minutes talking about, I will be quitting doing competitive Nitro Type. I will not be returning to competitive Nitro type. And yeah, a lot of people will be like, "Oh, Penguin, you're just gonna come back in a month." Yeah, no. Nope. I have seen what competitive Nitro type is in 2020 and probably for the next couple years. I don't want it. It's awful. It really, really sucks. So, I'm leaving. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you had some opinions about what I said today, put them down in the comment section. In my last couple of videos, we've been receiving so many awesome opinions, especially in the video where I asked for everyone's opinions. So let's hear some more. I want to hear what you guys think because we got a lot of really, really smart people out there and I want to hear what's up in your head. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.